Day 58. I thought it was day 37. Michel Siffre emerged from the cave, smiling. His eyes couldn't adjust to the sunlight. The research team exchanged nervous glances. How long was I down there? He asked. His voice was hoarse. He hadn't spoken much in 2 months. 2 months, Michel, they said. 58 days. Impossible, he laughed, but his laughter was shaking. Maybe 5 weeks. 6 weeks maybe, but not 2 months. The team showed him the calendar. Michel's face changed. 3 weeks of his life had vanished. But that wasn't the strangest part. The real shock was what his body had done. Welcome to Echo Tales. I explore the darkest corners of the human mind. I tell stories inspired by real psychology experiments. Today's story is about time itself, and it will reveal a truth about your body you never knew. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? Let's begin. Have you ever wondered, why 24 hours in a day? Why 8 hours of sleep? Why do we start work at 9 a.m.? Who said your body needs to reset every 24 hours? Maybe that's why you always feel tired. Maybe that's why you can't sleep at night. Your body wants something different, but society won't allow it. In 1962, French scientist Michel Siffre asked the same question. And to find the answer, he made an incredible decision. He would completely disconnect from society. He would erase time. July 16, 1962. A glacial cave in the Alps. Scarrison Cave. 130 meters deep, ice-cold dark. Michel Siffre, 23 years old, a young geologist. Short hair, bright eyes, excited. What did he have with him? A tent, canned food, a few books, and a phone line for emergencies only. Every day when he called, the team would record. What time is it? What is he doing? How does he feel? What didn't he have? A clock, a calendar, sunlight, moonlight, day-night, no time reference at all. His team would wait above. Michel would be below, in the cave where glacial water dripped, at -1 degree Celsius. Eat when you feel hungry, they said. Sleep when you feel tired. We'll just keep records. You just live. Michel descended into the cave, set up his tent, tested the phone line. I'm ready, he said. His voice was optimistic. This will be easy. The experiment was simple, but the questions were deep. How does the human body work naturally? Without social pressure? Without a clock? Without the sun? The first day went normally. Michel woke up, picked up the phone. Good morning. The team recorded 8:30 a.m. Michel had breakfast, read books, ate dinner, slept. The second day too. The third day too. But on the fourth day, things started to change. Good morning, he said on the phone. His voice was tired. Michel, it's 8 p.m., the team said. Silence. What? Michel was surprised. Evening? I thought it was morning. I just woke up. The team looked at each other, took notes. Time perception starting to slip. Michel kept a journal. How long did I sleep today? Felt like 8 hours, but I'm not sure. Maybe 12 hours? Maybe 6 hours? I don't know. Day 6 got even stranger. Michel picked up the phone. I had lunch. How's the weather? Michel, it's midnight, they said. 0:30. Night? Michel couldn't believe it. But I'm so hungry. Feels like noon. The second week, order completely collapsed. Michel wasn't saying good morning anymore, just hello, because he didn't know if it was morning or evening. The team took notes. Day 8, stayed awake for 18 hours. Day 10, 22 hours. Day 12, 28 hours. I'm not tired, Michel said. My body works differently. I don't feel like I need to sleep. But the strangest part was this. When Michel slept, he slept 14 to 15 hours. Deep, uninterrupted sleep. His body had found a new rhythm. Day 20, day 13 according to Michel. Michel was now mixing up the numbers. He wrote in his journal, I think today is day 13. Or 14. I'm not sure. Reality, it was day 20. Day 30. Michel picked up the phone. Today is day 20, right? About 3 weeks. No, Michel, the team said carefully. Day 30. It's been a month. Impossible. Michel's voice changed. There was fear now. A month? But I've only been here a few weeks. His time perception had collapsed. Michel wasn't counting days anymore. His body had found a new cycle. The team calculated. Michel was staying awake for an average of 36 hours. Then 12 to 14 hours of deep sleep. A total day of approximately 48 hours. The scientific world was shocked. The human body wasn't adapting to a 24-hour-day society was forcing it into that rhythm. When Michel's body was set free, it found its own natural cycle. And that cycle was 48 hours. But there were other changes too. Day 35. Michel's beard had grown. He had lost weight. The team got worried when they heard his voice on the phone. Everything slowed down, Michel said. My thoughts are slow. My movements are slow. Time doesn't feel like it exists anymore. What do you mean? The team said. I don't know, Michel said. Past and present feel like the same thing. I don't know if it's yesterday or today. Day 40, day 25 to 26 according to Michel. I don't want to be here anymore. Michel's voice was shaking on the phone. What happened? The team said. Darkness, Michel said. Just darkness. Everything is dark. I close my eyes, darkness. I open them, darkness. No difference. Can you hold on? Long silence. I don't know. Day 45. Michel woke up, but didn't know where he was. In the tent? In the cave? In a dream? What is real? He wrote in his journal. Is this moment real? Or is everything a dream? The darkness was consuming him. Loneliness. Silence. Time had disappeared past and future had blurred. Day 50. Michel picked up the phone and started crying. Michel? Michel, what happened? Who am I? He said. Without time, am I still me? Is my life continuing outside? Or did it stop here? The team was worried. Do you want to come out? We can get you out now. No. Michel hesitated. No, I have to finish. I started this. I have to finish it. But he was a different person now. He had lost time, but he had also lost himself. Day 55. Michel wrote in his journal, There's someone outside named Michel Siffre. But is that me? I'm not sure anymore. September 14th, 1962. Day 58. The phone rang. Michel, time to come out. What? Michel said. His voice was slow. Isn't it too early? Maybe one more week? No. It's been 2 months. 58 days. The experiment is over. Michel packed his tent, climbed the ladder, up, and then light. Sunlight burned his eyes. Hands covered his face. It hurt. Light hurt. Open your eyes slowly, the team said. Michel opened them. What he saw, autumn. Trees had turned yellow. Leaves were falling. The air was cold. But, Michel said, but it was summer. When I went in, it was summer. 2 months passed. They said. The season changed. The team showed him the calendar. Big red X marks. 58 days. Look, Michel. 58 days. Michel couldn't believe it. He counted the days with his finger. Once. Twice. 3 times. I thought 37 days. Maybe 40. But 58? 3 weeks had vanished. But more importantly, his body had completely changed. It had adapted to a 48-hour day. The scientific world was in shock. In the following weeks, Michel underwent tests. Doctors were amazed. His body was still trying to operate on a 48-hour rhythm. Returning to the normal world was difficult. I need to wake up at 7 a.m., but my body wants to stay awake for 36 hours. Michel said, "Society is forcing me, but my body is resisting." The human body wasn't designed for a 24-hour cycle. Society was forcing it into that mold. Michel Siffre's discovery changed everything. Similar experiments were conducted in the following years. Even NASA researched it. All gave the same result. The human body naturally wants to operate on a 25 to 48-hour cycle. But society doesn't allow it. 9 to 5 jobs. School starts at 8. Family dinner at 6 p.m. Sleep at 11 p.m. We adapt our bodies to society, but the body resists. Maybe that's why you always feel tired. Maybe you can't wake up on Monday mornings because your body is on a 36-hour cycle. Maybe your insomnia can't be cured because your body wants to work on a different rhythm. Michel Siffre said later, "I was free in the cave. Outside, I was a prisoner. Society was forcing me into a mold." Your body is a clock, but society is running it at the wrong speed. So what about you? If there were no clocks, would you choose your own rhythm? How many hours would you stay awake? How many hours would you sleep? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this story made you think, don't forget to subscribe. Real psychology stories like this are here every week. See you in the next story. Echo Tales.